Welcome back. Now it's time for our weekly cryptocurrency and digital asset update with Catherine Murray, host of the Buck Stops Here. Take it away, Catherine.
Thanks, Dima. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly crypto and digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we are seeing cryptocurrencies trade down by about 1 to 2% this morning. This, of course, following Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speech at Jackson Hole, where he reiterated his stance that they are going to combat inflation. It was a little bit more hawkish, in other words, than perhaps the market had been anticipating, which we saw the market move up by about 1 to 2% yesterday. So we are seeing the reversal of that. Equity markets are down by about 1 to 2% as well. As it relates to the cryptocurrency market, the total market cap right now stands at $1 trillion. Bitcoin is down by about 7% week over week, but the prior week was actually up 6%. So in other words, we're a little bit range bound here as we continue to try to figure out the direction of the economy and, of course, the direction of the U.S. Federal Reserve and interest rates. In terms of crypto news, Chicago-based exchange operator CBOE has reportedly partnered with some private equity partners in order to expand and scale their business globally as it relates to their interest in cryptocurrencies. Now, recall, from a background perspective, the CBOE back in 2017 was actually the first exchange to list Bitcoin futures in the United States. So continuing that growth there. Also, Cowen & Co., an investment bank, has Cowen Digital. They have hired two crypto, I want to say somewhat veterans, although it's still such a new industry to use that word. But nonetheless, a couple of key figures here. They did hire Blockchain's former head of institutional business development, and they also hired a sales associate from CoinDesk. The company is actively hiring to build out their platform, their digital platform, over the next 5 years, that being Cowen Digital. Interestingly as well, the crypto exchange FTX, which has spent hundreds of millions of dollars over the past number of months bailing out crypto lenders. Remember the saga that saw so many bankruptcies occur. And of course, they got caught up in the crypto winter. They are now focused on bringing the derivatives market to the United States in a full-scale approach, really to provide market access as well as liquidity to the United States, which you're seeing more so over in international markets. So bringing that to the United States. Recall, of course, as well that the founder of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, one of the most recognizable faces within the space, he said that he sees significant upside within the derivatives market. And as it relates to the regulatory aspect of digital assets, always important to point out, the former US CFTC commissioner says that the crypto space is in dire need for regulatory clarity. And one interesting point as it relates to the reason why we need regulation is because of the potential for contagion and the need to have financial stability. We've seen significant increase in correlations between cryptocurrencies, digital assets, and the equity markets. And in fact, as we know, with so many people sitting at home during the pandemic and checks being written by governments around the world, crypto trading has surged significantly. And in fact, the value of crypto assets went up by 20-fold in just 1 year alone, from $1 trillion to $3 trillion. As I said, we're back down to $1 trillion. But nonetheless, you can see the incredible effect that and the interest that people have had within the space. The reason why this is important, because if there is a downtick, which we've seen, a crypto winter, you often will see investors also have to sell other asset classes. And you just want to make sure that there is proper regulation surrounding every asset class that could be affected. The correlation specifically within the Asian markets is significant. And the Indian market, in fact, the correlation between the Indian market and Bitcoin is up by 10-fold. So again, a significant need to make sure that the regulatory framework does exist. And lastly, I would just say that the crypto ATM firm Bitcoin Depot, always interesting to note the deals within the crypto space. So a crypto ATM, Bitcoin Depot, is looking to raise $885 million in a SPAC to go public. Nima, I'll leave it there. No shortage of news within the crypto space, and always interesting to see a potential deal and an IPO take place in this market that we're in. I'll leave it there.
Thanks for that, Catherine. Again, that was Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here. For more news on the crypto markets and all things finance, be sure to tune in on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern, only on the News Forum Network.